What would you do if you saw someone you knew struggling to make it through their day? What would you do to help your neighbor when their world was falling apart? Would your neighbor come and help you? How many times can you say that your community has come together for a great cause? In the fall of 2010, my sister became very sick. She was rushed to UC Davis Hospital and was diagnosed with a rare form of E. coli named hemolytic uremic syndrome. This disease attacked her kidneys and large intestines. Soon, all of my sister's organs began to shut down. She had an emergency surgery and was admitted to the intensive care unit for 9 days, then spent 4 more weeks in the pediatric care unit. My mother stayed with my sister full time, and my dad continued to go to work every day, leaving me and my brother alone to fend for ourselves. Between school and sports, it was really no problem, but coming home to an empty house was the biggest struggle, especially when we were used to a loud, loving home. While at school one day, my brother and I were called into the office. Naturally, our thoughts immediately turned to our sister and the critical state she was in. But actually, it was the attendance lady who wanted to speak with us. This is the nicest thing I've ever seen anyone do. Mrs. Castle, the attendance lady, had put together a box of food for my brother and I so that we had something to eat while my mother was gone. It was such a simple gesture, yet it took so much stress off of us. It was one last thing we had to worry about. She even offered to make us dinner and gave us money to help pay for dinners for the week. Mrs. Castle was not a close family friend, just someone my brother and I always said hello to whenever we walked through the office. But this overwhelmingly kind gesture was the most sincere form of sympathy someone could offer. Eventually, my sister was released from the hospital and my family felt whole again with everyone home. My sister was starting her long recovery, and my father was starting the long process of paying the extensive hospital bills. 9 days in the intensive care unit was not cheap, and my mother was still not working because she had to stay home full-time to take care of my sister. I could see my parents starting to panic. The community saw our family struggling and decided to take action. They formed committees and organized fundraisers for my family to help pay for hospital and medical bills. The amount of people that attended the fundraising events was astounding. It was everyone I had ever met, and then some. People were also bringing us ready-made dinners so Mom didn't have to cook and could take care of my sister. We would even come home to find jars of change left on our front porch. Even if people couldn't attend the fundraisers or didn't know us well enough to bring food, they were still finding ways to help. The generosity the community showed my family was amazing. My sister is fully recovered now, and just like any little sibling, more obnoxious and annoying than ever. Even though the emotional toll her illness had on the family was great, the feeling of someone being there for my family will never be forgotten. I will never forget how the community came together to help my family, not only with bills, but with moral support too. I know people think that everyone is selfish and will only fend for themselves, but I don't think this is true. I think that individuals do want to help others. They want to help someone they see struggling, but people as a group are stronger and more excited about working together for a cause. I think that people can and will want to work together as a community to help their fellow neighbors because they know it's the right thing to do. People in a community care about each other and will do as much as they can for one another. This, I believe.